Hi peeps, it's just a quick one on the Grimoire update, even though I was talking about it yesterday, but I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to do a junk journal style sort of Grimoire, Book of Shadows, whatever you want to call it, where if you know me on my channel, you'll know I make books now and again, journals, and I sew them in, but this time I'm going to put the signatures in with just like a thread or a string, which I will show you once this book comes a bit more together, because the thing is, I'm not rushing it. You know, when you're on this journey, like, oh, I need to get more, I need to put all this stuff in. No, you don't have to. You can keep rough notes of it, but I mean, note form, stuff's on the internet, stuff's in your head, stuff's in books, so it'll always be there. You're not going to lose any of the information. But I don't want to rush into putting stuff in. I want to sort of get this laid out how I want it first, and then I'll go in with the writing and stuff. But the first, I think how I'm going to keep it in is this. I know this just looks like paper, but this canvas material, and I might paint it and paint something on the front of it for now. I don't know about the cover yet, but this is just going to go in here for now. And then I'm going to have signatures made up, different ones for different things, maybe like herbs and flowers, different bits of information in the different sections of signatures. And the signatures is all papers put together like that. So that's one signature, then you might have another one, and then they all go next to each other. So I'll just show you where I'm up to now with my first signature. This might have a few more pages added to it, and I don't know what this one's going to be for. Just because it's got flowers and that on it doesn't mean it's going to be herbs or anything, but I just wanted to pretty the pages up because I want it to look quite cute and nice and interesting to look at. And there is, like, well, I'll show you. Like this paper, it's a bit like a cardstock. I've stuck some of those dried flowers on from last year. This is actually a vintage, out of a vintage book. It's just some paper, but it's got a lovely, because it's folded over. Hang on a minute. Just let me take it out. Show you. It's got a lovely sort of foresty jungle theme going on it. I just like the colours, and because it's vintage, it is a bit yellowy. But I've folded that up, and it doesn't matter that you've got, like, oh yeah, because it says the world of plants, which maybe this might be the plant section, I don't know, but it doesn't matter that it's got writing on, because I'm going to stick papers on that as well with writing on and stuff. So it doesn't matter that you've got stuff with writing on. Or this was just out of a fairy tale book, Thumbelina. I just liked it because the witchy lady. And then, like I said, there's a bit of the story on this side, but I can cover that up with sticking things in and stuff. So, you know, don't bother about that. There's a little picture of Thumbelina, but I thought it was quite cute. It's a bit like a goddess sat in a flower. It's a bit out of a book, some plain paper with a snowflake on it. And it just goes on like that. Some more fairy tale pictures. I don't know what from, but I just like a lady in a forest. Looks like a witch with red hair. So I just thought that was quite nice. And then there's just some more vintage book papers. Just out of a charity shop with birds on. Some brown paper, some cardstock. Some more vintage papers, because I obviously thought that was really gorgeous. The deer, the reindeer, stag, whatever, you know, I like the stags. You can see the antlers over there, can't point. And then another vintage paper with flowers on and veg and stuff. I just thought that it looks a bit more interesting, for me anyway. And then the flowers that I, with glitter on, stuck in yesterday, was it? And some more vintage papers and bits and bobs, just papers, different papers. It doesn't matter what's on it, because you can, you know, you can write on paper and tear it up and glue it in, so it'll cover the bits, little bits, but there'll be bits showing. And I just thought, yeah, I'm going to try it that way, because to me, I like things quite visual and stuff, but everyone has a different, you know, visual thing that they like. I just thought I might try and do it this way and see if I like it this way, and I can add bits in and stuff like that. And then I'll have a few of them, and then just to hold them all together, I'll put them in here for now. But this won't be the finished cover. I think when I finish the whole thing, then I will put them into a cover. But I'm not going to stitch them in this time, but I guess we'll have to wait for that when I've done more of the book. And then I can, at a later date, maybe make a nice cover for it how I want it. This will just sort of be a temporary cover. I'm going to paint this and paint it up and stuff. This will be a soft temporary cover for now, until I decide what to do. I'm not going to rush into it. I'm just going to take it slow and see how it turns out. But you can do yours however you want to do it, but just know that if you are starting out on this, you don't have to rush things. You do think, oh my god, I want it all written down and I want it all this and I want it all that, but I've started a few and, well, I've lost one of them. I've started a few and just thought, no, it doesn't sit with me, I don't like it that way, I don't want it in that form. And things don't have to be in order necessarily. I might not put that in order. You can do it as just what you're learning. Say you were starting today, or you've been on it for a couple of months, like what you're learning in them months. You don't have to be sort of in order of someone says in another book, you must start with this, you must start with that. You do it, I keep saying this, how you feel it's right to you, not to anybody else. Because if you've got a book and you think, well, I don't like it like this, I like it a bit more jumbled up, you can put tabs on saying where things are, or maybe you just like to sort of look for stuff, but it's up to you. You don't have to go off what anybody else says. It's how it feels to you. It's your path. It's your book even, so no one else is really going to see it anyway. So it's up to you. So that was just a short one of how I'm getting on with it. And I'm on later for a chat anyway. Bye.